right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our last day of the semifinals. We are back with some banger matchups. I'm Rockerman back in the booth, joined by the one and only Mealy, not merely, unlike someone tried to call you last time, but Mealy, my great friend here. How you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm still a little bit salty about that. Not gonna lie. No, I'm just playing. No, I love Merely. Shout out Merely. I'm doing pretty good today. Had a lot of work to do, and especially in preparation for today. But even though it was a lot of work to do, it was honestly kind of hyping me up. And nothing's gonna hype you up more than this first matchup we have here, Rockerman.
Yeah, we have got a great one for the third season in a row. We have Venom versus Samurai. If we could pull up that playoff bracket here so we can see how we got here and what we're looking at for tonight. But this is the third season in a row that these guys just somehow find a way to play against each other. And now, Amelie, it's for a spot in the grand finals.
Yeah, and it's kind of ironic. I feel like recommend that we're kind of playing in the semifinals for a spot for the grand finals. As you know, for all of you guys who were here last season and watched the grand finals, know this is a grand finals rematch from last season. And not only was it just a great game left and right, but as I'm sure some of you guys may have seen in our intros, it was back and forth the entire time, and Venom actually came back and reverse swept Samurai. I'm sure there's still some of those thoughts lingering and it could come into play during this series.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And the craziest part about all this, as we look a little bit more into this matchup, obviously the winner going to go ahead and take on Snowstorm in the grand finals. But just looking at this matchup, Mealy here, the third straight season these guys are facing off. You know, we got to complete the trifecta in some way. In what was that, season 10? These guys faced off in the first round, went to game 7. You know, obviously last season in the grand finals, Venom came back and reverse swept. And so Venom's won both of these ones, and now it's a battle between these two teams. The Samurai, they got reverse swept in that grand finals, and CopenTay moving over to that Venom team that beat him, pulling the full Kevin Durant here, and now he's going up against two of his old teammates in Stytes and Stacked. And you know, there's going to be a little bit of bad blood, a little bit of I got to get you in this matchup.
Yeah, I was just about to say with Copenhagen swapping teams over here now, we're gonna that and like I said, these players have played each other, and it's pretty much the same rosters from last season, kind of into this season, or not necessarily the same rosters, but a lot of same players.
Yeah.
You got to think at this point they know each other's play styles. They know what they like to do. This isn't going to be a game where we're going to have a game 1, game 2 feeler. These guys know already. I have a feeling that like come out game 1, both teams are going to come out hot. We're going to see some goals scored. We're going to see some crazy saves, and we're going to see an absolutely insane first series.
Yeah, I think I'm all for that, Mealy, and it looks like we got them all loaded up into the lobby. So the last thing to do before we get this one going, Mealy, who is heading to the grand finals?
This time I think Samurai does it, Rocker Man. But you
Okay.
know what? And you know, let's say 7. Why not? It's for the trifecta. Samurai's gonna get it done this time in 7.
Alrighty, well, we are going to have to see as the semifinals are underway here for day number 2. We have Venom taking on Samurai. Venom in the red tonight, rocking with Yukio Takeda, Forht, and CopenTay. And then Samurai with Stacked, Stytes, and Zair. And, you know, we mentioned CopenTay moving over, but yeah, Yukio and Forht were on that team last season with Mirrorly, who we referenced earlier, winning that grand finals. So, you know, Venom, they've got that chemistry here as that 1 seed. Had to pull out their reverse sweep as CopenTay is trying to find an early read, but it's going to be denied away. And, you know, these guys have some early offensive pressure, but, you know, Yukio and Forht, not only Mealy, are they trying to hold on and win as this 1 seed here? But they still have that perfect season going on the line here.
Yeah, I actually almost forgot about that. So thanks for the reminder. Yeah, a perfect season on the line still for this Venom roster. As I kind of was saying earlier, these teams don't really have to fail each other out either. And from what I know, playing against both of these teams and these rosters, Rockerman, they are all gung-ho players and gung-ho teams. This is going to be an all offensive shootout, in my opinion. I think both of these teams love just going fast, rotating fast, and just hitting the ball hard. And I feel like this is what's going to lead into some goals. As Yukio Takeda going to take the first goal in this series.
Yeah, Yukio coming through here. A little bit of a mistouch there, trying to take the control, but not what he was looking for. And Forht is all over him. And Yukio just waiting in the midfield. That connection seen early there from Venom. They are no strangers to putting on that pressure and making things happen. Like you said, the offense, and that's just a great early passing play right there from them.
Yeah, it was a wonderful play indeed. Venom coming out hot as kind of we were predicting. However, I will say Samurai is still getting their own chances, looking pretty good as well. As Zair's going to potentially put a shot on target here. But yeah, the offense is flowing for both teams. Not a lot of defense per se. Not a lot of saves needed to be made actually. But I mean, 2 minutes in, and it's been kind of an onslaught.
Yeah, no, Venom, they have been the ones putting on the pressure, at least in the last little bit here, grabbing that first goal. And Samurai trying to get this one out, a little bit dangerous, but Stytes going to take it a long way, and Forht going to push it back in the corners there. Is jumping up for this one, going to bounce it off, finding the double, but CopenTay, he's all over that one. This one blocked out, stacked over the top of one in the midfield. Forht just going to take a little bit of control as a big 50 comes through, double commit from Venom, and Zair trying to get up to this one. It's going to pop up high, stacked. Gonna find this ball. Zair trying to pre-flip out towards it. Gonna make Forht waste just a little bit more time as Fort's trying to get to a Yukio. Gonna help him out, Zair. Gonna grab that boost, trying to block it in the corner. He's gonna take some control here as Samurai trying to get out. Gonna get a fake by one, a 50 by two. The ball is up here. Stytes trying to send this one down. He's looking for it just off the crossbar there. A great opportunity, but they couldn't quite capitalize. And that's the connection, Mealy, that we saw between the Samurai in their first series.
Yeah, I bet Stites wish he had that one back. That could have been the equalizer there. There's still the whole 2 minutes left in this game. But again, there's been a lot of back and forth that's been going on, especially in the midfield. Not too many opportunities coming across for, honestly, both teams. As Yukio going to try to put that one on target, denied by Zair. Samurai, though, again, has another opportunity with some numbers. It's not quite going to go the way they exactly wanted.
Yeah, no, another great attack. And you got to capitalize here on these opportunities. We saw Venom in their first round matchup against Dissolve. They went down 3-0 in the series, almost got swept by the 8th seed Dissolve, but they have got some great mental fortitude, able to pull back that reverse sweep and move on. And Samurai want to get that pressure on early, put the pressure right in Venom's half there, but so far it's Venom with that early lead, and they've been able to hold on to it. It's the ball in the corner here. Stytes is gonna pinch this one back out. Yukio racing the corner, but Zair is going to beat him to it. This ball off the backboard, a great opportunity for a shot, but Forht with a nice touch, able to get that one out and send it away as CopenTay coming back. This one off the backboard, Forht trying to come through. He's going to get it around the defense, and Venom have a 2-0 lead. So I think we might have lost Mealy for a second there, but that one is going to find the back of the net. A great opportunity for Venom right there to go up 2-0 there. And now with a minute remaining here, Venom looking to hold on and take this game here as CopenTay gonna find a touch, but Samurai not trying to be outdone yet. Stytes, he tries to get that one on net, but Zair can't quite get it on target. This ball's still in the corner. Samurai gonna have to make a little bit of a push here at the end of game number one if they're gonna want to try to force overtime. This ball back in the corner. CopenTay is going to send that one out. This one's rolling back down. A big demo comes out from CopenTay. This ball just floating to the midfield. Forht is going to get another one, able to send it in the back of the net, and Venom rolling here.
Yeah, that's just that seemingly unstoppable Venom offense. 3 unanswered goals. They're coming out hot. And I was going to say before this match, Rocker Man, that it seems like throughout that last series against Dissolved, Venom came out very slow. And I was going to say, if they do that again against this Samurai team, they might actually get punished. But it seems like they figured it out from last time. They're not going to make the same mistake. And they put up 3 unanswered goals here in this game one.
Yeah, just a dominating showing right here, showing why they have been undefeated up until this point. As now Samurai looking to try to get one back here, just a little bit off target though by Stytes as they're trying to block it in. This ball going to be sent across, and Zair looking to maybe pop this one up in the midfield, trying to find it, but it is going to touch the ground, and the Venom are going to start out with the game one victory, and we will not see the reverse sweep from Venom this time. Just want to throw that out there before anyone gets any PTSD.
Yeah, no, not this time. Like I said, Venom actually coming out pretty hot this time, 3-0 in this first game. Fort putting in 2 goals, and looks like all 3 of those goals were assisted as well. The team play from this Venom roster, it's noticeable, Rockerman. Samurai, on the other hand, I feel like they're not using each other as a team really. I feel like they're just kind of getting touches and trying to like outpace and outspeed the players on Venom, but those touches that they're getting really aren't you know doing anything. Like they're not threatening really.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing we saw, in the Samurai's first round match up there on Saturday against the Drakes. They really found those passing plays. It was a lot of Stytes and Zair connecting with each other. But then when those passing plays weren't coming through, or these missed touches, there was a lot of cuts in rotation, a lot of double commits. There was a couple of those. I think a lot of these ones in game one are mostly really good plays by Venom. But heading into game two here, Mealy, I'm definitely trying to keep my eye on Stytes here and Zair to see if they can find that connection that we saw in their first round matchup.
Yeah, they need something. They need something to work relatively soon. As we're going to see a nice pass over to Slights, unfortunately a little bit too far. But yeah, they need to start helping each other out. They need to start giving opportunities for each other and play as a team. And I think once they start doing that, we're going to see that offense start to spark.
Yeah, there's an opportunity right there, but Yukio, he's back just in time, able to get that one away. Is now Yukio gonna try to take control, looking for another 50. Gonna get it by Zair, gonna get it by Stacked as well, as Stytes just running in the corner, trying to dodge Yukio, who's chasing him from behind there, but he is able to get it away just a little bit. As CopenTay looking to take control of this ball, sent in the corner, but Yukio gonna send it right back, Stacked up for this one, able to drop it down for it. Gonna push it to the backboard. Zair can't get the touch, but that one actually might have been saved away by Venom. It's back on the midfield. Stack is gonna get there. CopenTay, he's still waiting, trying to find the 50, and that one just off target there. Venom, they almost had it. It seemed like it was a little bit of a mistake, as they had the opportunity to put that one away.
Yeah, that was one heck of an opportunity, an absolute offensive onslaught. I'm actually kind of surprised that Samurai was able to keep the ball out of the net. It looked like on 3 different occasions there that it was going to end up being a Venom goal. A very great defensive effort coming up from Samurai.
Yeah, no, great job on the defensive end, as they've got 3 saves already, and they might have to get some more here. Zair is going to find that touch. Yukio is waiting there, looking to stay with it. A big 50 comes through. Stytes, he also has 50 that one as it's popped up. Zair able to touch down the midfield just around CopenTay, who's going to try to take this one up. Looking for another touch, but can't quite find it. He's trying to find another, but still can't. Stacked, able to push this one down. Yukio able to send it off to his corner here. Now Stytes diving in, looking to pop this one up, trying to get it down to a teammate. This one just passed on the midfield. Stacked is going to find a touch. He's going to find another one, as well as he's trying to pinch this one down in the midfield. Zair is looking up for the shot, and Zair is going to put it on, and it's Stacked to Zair, and the Samurai find their first goal of the series.
First goal and first assist as well, Rockman. That's kind of what we were talking about right before this match. Samurai, they have to use each other as a team, and they do right there. A great pass from Stacked to give Samurai the 1-goal lead. But as we know with this Venom team, Rockerman, no amount of lead is safe.
Yeah, the leads are not safe, but Stytes, he's trying to add to it as a kickoff goal comes through.
Yeah, I mean, I will take what we can get at this point, right? Like, if I'm Samurai right here, I'm going up 2 goals here, especially on a kickoff goal, like, we need all the room that we can get.
Yeah, no, especially being the underdogs here in this one, as the lower seed, trying to dethrone this Venom team that won 4 championships in the Challenger League. They always seem to find a way, just like they did in that reverse sweep last season and last week, finding those reverse sweeps. So they've done it in back-to-back seasons with a reverse sweep. And Samurai are definitely going to take that goal there and give themselves a 2-goal cushion, making the lead feel a little bit more secure. This one sent back in the corner. Stytes with an opportunity, but Yukio is able to get to it. CopenTay and Ford. Big double commit comes through. Samurai gonna try to punish. This one shot towards the net. CopenTay is gonna make that touch just wide. As this one a nice little infield pass, but Yukio is right in front of Zair, able to cut that one off. This one sent up. CopenTay over the top of Stack there into the corner. Zair gonna pick up the boost. It's off the backboard. Dangerous ball. CopenTay is gonna get it around there, and they are gonna cut the lead in half.
Yeah, that's a great play. The give and go, it looks like, from CopenTay to Yukio. Back to CopenTay. Unfortunately, the last defender back from Samurai, not able to read it. They double commit on the save attempt, and, even though they send 2, and neither of them get the touch.
Yeah, and Zair maybe a little bit too aggressive for that boost there in the corner. Maybe could have challenged a little bit early, but Still, is this one a very dangerous ball out of the midfield, almost put in the net. A big mistake by Venom, and we have seen those cracks in the armor. As this one into the corner, Stack gonna try to find a 50 here. Yukio gonna get it over the top. Stytes trying to get to that one, but can't find the touch. Zair gonna help him out. This one's sent a long way back in the Venom zone. Still about a minute and a half remaining here. Samurai trying to add another one there. That one gonna be pinched back out. Yukio is racing to this ball. Gonna win it over the top here as Forht is up looking for the shot, trying to put it towards the net, and it's just gonna float on through. Samurai cannot get back in time, and Venom are gonna tie it up.
Yeah, I'm really not quite sure what happened here. It just kind of looked like both Stytes and Zair were kind of awkward, maybe thinking each other were going to hit the ball. Unfortunately, though, that one just going to sneak right through and be the tying goal that Venom needed.
Yeah, and that one, I think the in and out save just wasn't quite what they needed. As a big demo comes through, and Zair is back just in time, but the Venom offense is continuing to just keep on going. Their pressure is relentless, as this one is back in their zone now. Off the corner, CopenTay try to find that touch, but couldn't. A double commit comes through from Samurai. So they're trying to break out. All of them starved a boost right here, just trying to escape. Finally get that one up. Stytes can throw this one off the backboard. Venom, all three of them there on the backboard. Can Samurai make them pay? No, not quite, but can they continue the pressure to make it into a punishing position? This Forht is going to send some to the side wall. Stytes is there looking to find something. Gonna find a flip. Gonna take it underneath. Gonna find the 50 and the bump. And Stacked is gonna put it in. What a play from that duo.
Oh my goodness, Stytes, what did you just do? I don't even know if he got the reset or not, but either way, fakes it if he ended up getting it and gets the critical bump to open up the shooting lane for Stacked. 3-2 Samurai, and this is an important game too, Rockerman.
Yeah, you do not want to go down 2-0. You want to keep this a close series here. You have that tactical timeout in your bag, but you don't want to have to use it until you need it. This one is shot just a little bit off. Stacked with 30 seconds now. Going to try to toss it over to Zair, but Yukio, great read in the defense in that midfield. The great touch there is this one sent off to the side. Final 20 seconds for Venom to try to find something here. Zair is going to get it over the top. He's trying to stay with it, but that one off the sidewall. Forward, back down to CopenTay. Out in the midfield, Yukio. What has he got in the tank? He's got nothing. Not a lot. Popping it up. Going to find the 50. Is this one off to the side? CopenTay again sending it back in. Can they find one? With time remaining on the clock, the ball rolls down, and the Samurai come through and tie this series up.
Yeah, I was a little bit nervous there, Rockman. I don't know about you, but I'm started sneaking back, and I thought that Samurai lead was just going to be completely just sent to dust and burned down. But Samurai find a way to get it done, find a way to get that go-ahead goal, and find a way to win this game too, tying up the series 1-1. We move on to game 3.
Yeah, and Amelia, I will have to say, Samurai showed great resolve in that one. You know, going up 2-0 and then giving those goals back, they were able to lock in and come back and get that last second goal there.
Yeah, however, though, even though they did win, I still would like to see Samurai play a little bit more consistent with each other. Personally, in my opinion, I don't think Samurai has what it takes to outspeed Venom. I don't think they're going to win that speed battle and that aggression battle. I think they honestly need to stay behind the ball more, maybe take some more controlled 50s and get Venom overcommitted so then you can score in transition. And speaking of transition, I feel like they're kind of leaving their first guy stranded who's in transition, trying to make that mid pass and no one's there.
Oh, oh my goodness, Stacked. How about that angle there, young fella? As he just takes it by the defense. Maybe had an open net, but instead gonna hit a tight angle off the corner and in. And yeah, catching Venom off guard. That's what we saw Dissolve do when they almost pulled off that big upset. They really caught Venom in these awkward positions, and that was another great one right there, Mealy.
Yeah, I feel like every time I'm about to finish saying what I had to say, Samurai comes out and scores a goal. So I was gonna say maybe Venom's gonna do this time, but if that's what it takes for Samurai to take down this undefeated Venom team, then then that's what it has to be.
Yeah, then so be it. We'll take it either way here, as this series all tied up. No hopes of a reverse sweep for all you reverse sweep lovers here in this one with this tied up series, but still a lot of ball game left to be played in this game and in this series. This ball in the midfield there. Samurai gonna try to keep the pressure, and Venom a little bit starved here as Stytes. He's gonna pop it up. Zair Trying to send that one in and can't quite. Stytes gonna pop it up the stack off the backboard. Zair is trying to come through this one. Gonna go to the backboard. CopenTay is gonna get up there, get a bang and clear. Could be a counter attack attempt, but Stytes, he's all over that one. Able to get down the midfield, able to shoot it on towards the net. Another save has to come through as that one popped up to CopenTay. Gonna send it towards the backboard. Forward with a redirect towards the midfield. Zair is gonna get the touch. There's Yukio. Gonna snag the boost, get it by 2. The ball is popped up here. Yukio gonna get it by 1, gonna get it by 2. Here comes Forht for the shot, but he's gonna ring it off the post there. CopenTay still though keeping the pressure. Yukio now towards the net there. CopenTay, he's still coming back, trying to put on this pressure. It's dropped down again, but finally cleared away, and Samurai got away with one right there.
Yeah, living to see another day indeed. I thought for sure Venom was going to put that ball in. Had Samurai pretty much locked in with no boost left. And yeah, I thought one of those passes were just going to connect, but unfortunately for Venom, they don't. 3 minutes left, as we might see another goal opportunity here. What did I say before, Rocket Man?
Yeah, no, they love to do that scoring there, and you see the bump attempt was huge right there. Zair coming through, forcing an early challenge from CopenTay, and Stacked recognizing it, throwing that one in the back of the net there. And another 2-goal lead here for Samurai in this game, number 3, excuse me. And you know, they're looking good on these counterattacks and finding these opportunities to punish Venom.
Yeah, like I said before, it's that transition. They need to be there for each other in this transition. As we see Stytes going up to the ceiling, Zair waiting as well. That's exactly what they need to do to have shot opportunities and good shot opportunities. They're not going to beat this Venom team by aggressive or being more aggressive than Venom. They're going to win by playing smarter.
Yeah, no, and we've definitely seen the smarts so far in this one, especially with that last bump play, or that bump attempt there. It worked out as Yukio now sent this one down in the midfield, looking for a teammate there. This one could be shot towards the net, a triple commit force, but Venom unable to put that one on net as Stacked is going to find a demo. Zair off the corner trying to find that touch, but can't quite. His sight off the corner, going to find another one. This one going towards midfield. Yukio a little bit low on boost there, but he's still able to find the 50. He's still able to get it down to CopenTay, who's going to try to fire this one towards the net, but it rings off the crossbar. Yukio trying to come through. Stytes, he's going to clear it away, and that's the second one right there where it seemed like that was an open net or a great opportunity, and Venom just hits that top crossbar.
Yeah, that was a great look opportunity. As we see another transition opportunity, Stytes going to go off the backboard, stack the foul. Unfortunately, can't get it there, but yeah, no, Venom, another unfortunately wasted opportunity. They had the goal pretty much secured, but unfortunately just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, no, that one was a very close attempt right there from Venom, but Samurai, they still hold on. But how much longer will it be? This ball's dropping down, and it's dropping in for Yukio Takeda.
Hey, sometimes all you need in the Challenger League is a little bit of awkwardness, and that's exactly what Yukio did right there. Put it off the top corner. Everybody else but Yukio missing that read. And he's just going to say, thank you very much. I will take that and score it.
Yeah, he was right there waiting, and Venom finally able to put one in after all their shots, but this one off the backboard. Yukio has to make a great touch, and he does there as this one's sent down. Now it's just Stytes. Got to try to get something here. Going to get it by 1, but Forht is dropping it down to Yukio. A big block from Stacked in the midfield. And Zair able to help with the follow-up on the clear. And now has an opportunity trying to fake it down. This one dropping towards the net, but Forht is going to get up and make the save. As Forht again trying to take it up high. Not a lot of boost to work with. Stacked, though, unable to make that touch. Going to allow Venom to break out as Stytes. He's just going to opt to take this one around his backboard there. But CopenTay is going to shut him down for the moment. Final 45 seconds of game number 3. Samurai trying to get out of their half as Yukio finds a big demo stack. Going to take it up the walls there with a great touch. Great connection right there between those two. As this one popped up by 1. CopenTay looking to take it up the wall. Doesn't have a lot of boost, but he's still going to fire it towards the net. Samurai, they are able to get it out as Stacked is racing down looking for something. Stytes off the corner. Going to pop this one up high. Samurai looking for a possible dagger as Zair sends it in. Stack now coming through. The big pinch, though, is going to head back into their end. Can Samurai corral it to hold on in the final seconds? Stytes, he's going to bang it out a long way. Trying to stay with it. Going to leave it for Stacked. Venom going to have to try to look for the counterattack. The ball pops up. A misflip from CopenTay. This one off to the corner here. Last chance for Venom. The ball in the corner. That one actually is going to stay up. Stytes, he's all over this one. Trying to find the read here. Trying to drop it down, and he will. And the Samurai take game number 3, Mealy, and they are looking very good doing it.
Yeah, I was watching them during that last 45 seconds, and I was thinking, oh no, this is where Venom's gonna do it to him. But no, Samurai able to just turtle up and play defense throughout the entire last minute, and getting a couple of saves and clears with it. Huge clears. There's a couple great boost steals as well that I saw. I remember Zair had a great boost snag that actually, I think if he didn't get it, it would have been two Samurai players with zero boost and one rotating back late, and that could have been it right there. But all the right things happened for Samurai in that last minute. They keep and maintain that 1 goal lead and actually finish out against game 3 with a win, giving them the 2-1 advantage so far.
Yeah, these games have really been close all the way around. I mean, a couple of great saves, a couple of missed opportunities on all ends there, and the Samurai with that early 2 goal cushion did what they had to do, led by Stacked. And Mealy, coming into this one, especially after watching that last series, I was really looking at Stacked. If they were going to win against Venom, they need him to step up because, in that Drake series, it was a lot of Stytes and Zair, but Stacked, the veteran on this team, was there last season, getting unsuspended midseason there, able to make his presence known towards the end of the season. They needed this guy to step into their roster, and especially in that last game, he did.
Yeah, absolutely. And I kind of want to just reiterate again from that last game when I was speaking about it. We don't need Stacked to, go up against or compare it to even like say CopenTay, right? Maybe the Venom best player on their team. We just need them to play again together as a team and find their roles for this series. And I think when they do, and it looks like they have, we're gonna see Samurai be kind of difficult to stop.
Yeah, definitely. But this one might be difficult to stop. It's off the backboard. No, the double tap attempt from Venom can't come through as they had a great opportunity. As Stytes taking it down, looking for the flip. It's going to drop right to Zair, who's just going to pop it in, bar down, and heading in. Zair is going to put it home.
Yeah, what a shot by Zaire rather, sorry. Caught four in no man's land, unfortunately, in the exact spot where he can't really put pressure on the ball and can't get back in time. Great little change up and a great way to start this game number 4.
Yeah, and Samurai, it seems like they are the ones that are capitalizing on their opportunities. This one out to Yukio trying to get to it, but it seems like Venom, immediately they've had a couple opportunities, but they can't capitalize as Yukio with a great save off of that shot. It just seems like right now, that's the difference as this one, oh my goodness, a great passing play. And how about they capitalize on that opportunity?
Yeah, I was just about to say, it seems like they haven't been capitalizing because they've kind of strayed away from playing together and getting those passing plays. Listen, I know you guys know this from me and Griffins. We love the passing plays. We love the infield passing and the transition passing. And that right there is an exact reason why I love it. There's no stopping that shot.
Yeah, no, that one with so much pace, so much pressure right there. And that is what this Venom team has been great at all season. There's a reason they haven't lost a single match in 19 straight matches here to start this season. As this one can be blocked out in the corner. Bump comes through Zair. Looking to take this one up. Gonna flick it over the top. A great flick for CopenTay. Gonna get back up to that one. Gonna look to stay with it. Gonna force Samurai on the back foot for a moment. His Forht is up off the backboard. Stytes is gonna make that touch, able to clear it away as Yukio gonna send it to the corner, trying to stay with it. Gonna find a ball up in the midfield. Zair gonna try to leave it for Stacked, but that one not quite on target there. It's the ball dropping in the corner. Zair gonna stay with this one. CopenTay a little bit awkward there. Venom trying to race back. Zair looking for the fake, but Yukio, he is not to be faked. As Forht now trying to take it up again, trying to get a double, but that one blocked up as CopenTay dropping this one down to midfield. Oh my goodness, he's gonna find a second touch somehow, but that one is unfortunately for his sake gonna be cleared back the other way. And we're about 2 minutes gone by, Mealy, into this game right here. And Venom, they're trying to strike back, but Stytes is able to get it. And the Samurai defense looks like it's holding on, but I feel like there's a lot of holes on both sides that are just narrowly being avoided.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit overcommitting coming out on both sides, but am I crazy to say I feel like it's been too long since a goal's been scored? I feel like both of these teams have been scoring left and right, and these games have been kind of higher score games and high goal games that it feels weird now that it's only 1-1 halfway through this game.
Yeah, I think those first 2 goals happened so quickly that I agree with you. It seems a little bit odd, especially with the high quality opportunities that both these teams are getting. As here's another one right here, but Stytes, he doesn't quite have the angle to put that one down. As this one off the sidewall, another block coming back towards the net. Forht gonna take control, trying to stay with it. The ball Gonna go off the backboard to CopenTay. Up here, gonna find a touch, but Stacked is waiting for it though. He's gonna send it out. Did they catch Samurai off guard? This one pushed to the corner, Stacked. Gonna try to take his time, but Yukio doesn't want to give him any of that. This ball popped up, CopenTay. He's dropping it down, a bump attempt though. But it's denied away yet again as Stacked looking to get this one. But Zair gonna push it up to Stytes now, trying to find the 50, but Yukio, he's there in time to block that one out. This one, dangerous, Stacked. Not quite able to put that one on target. He is gonna find the follow, but only so far as Forht. He's gonna get one. Zair off the wall here. Another 50 comes through. Ball dropping down to Yukio. Gonna pick that one up, gonna find another one as he's looking to send it down. Him and CopenTay going for that one. Down to Forht. Oh my goodness, what a play.
Yeah, Forht with the doink. I was almost afraid here, and I was holding my breath because this was a double commit on this pass. If Forht missed this ball and this went really bad for Venom, that was going the other way, Rockerman. And that could have been a Samurai goal.
Yeah, and that's the aggression of Venom. They are going to sell all out to put these goals in the back of the net. And it was a little risky, but this time it does work out, and they're able to take the lead here in this game number 4, looking to tie up the series. But Samurai, they've had some pretty good offensive pressure in this one. As this one now sent down Forward, gonna put that one off the backboard. Is there a follow? No. It's gonna drop down. CopenTay is up. Stytes trying to get to it. Not quite again off the crossbar, but Yukio is gonna come through and finish the job.
Yeah, that was just a couple of unfortunate misses there from Zair, and then Stytes not really getting the best takeoff and getting beat by CopenTay, giving Yukio the free net. That could be the dagger, although again, I will hold off on really confirming that. It's 1 minute's a lot of time for these teams.
Yeah, it really is, and with the pressure that the Samurai have been putting on, they might find one right here, but Forht is able to push that one off to the side. As Stytes across in the midfield, Yukio is gonna send it down. Venom looking to waste away some time as Forht grabs the ball, looking up for his teammate. That one sent out by Zair. He's trying to get back to it. It's just Yukio back in the corner. This one off the wall, trying to find a block. This one out in the midfield, Stacked. He's gonna be denied by CopenTay. As this one gonna be now cleared away once more. CopenTay trying to get this one. Stytes gonna opt to back off this one. Gonna try to play for the block. He's able to get it, but he's gonna be demoed as Venom are back on the offensive end here. Stack gonna clear it down now. 30 seconds remaining for Samurai to try to make it back. Yukio dropping it down to Forht, trying to find that touch, but Samurai still are able to get it out and back in the corner. CopenTay puts this one up high. Stytes, he's trying to get to it. He's gonna shoot it towards the net. Oh my goodness, Forht on the goal line, but Stacked comes through, puts it back in, and 15 seconds remaining. The Samurai have a chance.
Here comes Samurai. They're putting on the offensive pressure, getting the open net. They're throwing out everything that they have. 15 seconds left, down 1. They want to get to match point. Will they do it here?
And they find something in the last seconds. The ball is going to head back towards their end. They're going to have to take it the length of the pitch. Zair is up for this one. He gets it by 1, but Forht, he's waiting. Stytes going to corral this one, looking to send it across. This one is dropping down. It's going to bounce in the corner. That one off the backboard from Stack. CopenTay, he's up. He's trying to send it out. Stack, can he keep it around? He is. But this one is sent a long way. Nobody out there. And Venom are going to hold on in game 4. We got ourselves a tied series, 2-2, Mealy. Both these teams continuing to throw blows.
Yeah, this best of 7 very, very quickly turned into a best of 3 now, Rockerman. And speaking of 7s as well, I know we said no reverse sweeps, obviously, because both teams won 1 game. Nobody ever said we can't go to game 7 here. Like I feel like it's just destiny at this point for these two teams to go to 7. Both of that, like they're both playing extremely well. Like they're doing their own things. They're doing what they have to do. They're trading blows left and right. I just want to get to the next game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just want to see what happens.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to get to the next one as well, as this game number 5 is going to put one of these two teams on a match point. And like you mentioned, Mealy, it seems like both these teams, it doesn't seem like either of them are playing really bad. There's a couple of missed opportunities here and there, but it really does seem like both these teams are playing at their peak potential, which is what you love to see when a spot in the grand finals is on the line.
Yeah, I will say though, there is one team out there that I would not want to be right now. And it's the team watching this series, seeing who they have to play in the grand finals, being Snowstorm. I would not be comfortable if I'm watching this. I'm like, we got to prepare a little bit.
Yeah, they are definitely scouting this one out, and I know they're anxiously awaiting whoever they might have to face. But yeah, you're exactly right. These two teams are going blow for blow, and now we head to game number 5. The winner of this one is going to put themselves 1 win away from the grand finals. Who's going to come out with that first goal, put on that early pressure right now? It's Venom in the zone. The ball is up and the ball is in. CopenTay strikes first.
It's just what they do. At the first 10 seconds, I feel like Venom just controls every single time. A wonderful pass from Yukio. A little bit awkward of bounces. Nobody on Samurai there to be able to read it, and CopenTay gonna clean that one right up.
Yeah, CopenTay, when you give him an opportunity like that, he is not gonna miss. Able to send that one in, but now Samurai, they're coming back. A little bit of a double commit. Zair is gonna find that demo. As this ball popped up, not quite where Stytes wanted to put it. This one sent back in the Venom zone for it. Not gonna find that touch. A big demo attempt comes through. Another miss there. Gonna try to fire this one in, and it's just gonna go in. And Venom, super awkward, and Samurai tie it up.
Yeah, Rockman, I feel like they can read my thoughts or something. I was just sitting here thinking to myself, you know what Samurai needs to do? They need to like create some more lanes and create more space for themselves. They need to go for the bumps, go for the demos. You don't even have to land the demo, but if you get them thinking, oh crap, I got to get out of the way, that could be just enough time for a shot to get through. And that's exactly what we saw there.
Yeah, no, it was just the threat. And like you mentioned, those threats can be almost as deadly as the actual demo itself right there. And for Samurai, able to answer quickly back was a huge one for them right there. In this game 5 is CopenTay off the sidewall, can't find another. Here comes Yukio trying to fire that one in, but the top crossbar plagues them again as that one is going off to the side. And you know, Amelia, I think we're gonna have to check these goals and see if they're regulation size. This one is just gonna, no, it's off the post. Okay, it's gonna go in. Yukio, maybe the regulation just enough right there.
Talk about chaos. I thought CopenTay had a free shot right there, and I don't know who it was that had the first save. Just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, no, Venom does you know, clean that one up, and thankfully so, because if they didn't, I'm pretty sure that ball would have been going the other way into their net.
Yeah, that one was a little bit chaotic. I mean, hey, hold up, guys. We're not on Forbidden Temple yet, right here. This is still game 5. We gotta chill out a little bit on the craziness here. As Venom, a big mistouch there. Stytes is just gonna pick it up and put it in. A huge mistake, and Stytes was ready and waiting.
I feel like that was probably the worst mistake we've seen CopenTay make this entire series. He does not miss balls like that or get mistouches like that too often, but in the case for Stytes, thankfully he was there to actually, you know, take advantage of that very rare mistake and, you know, tie up this game here 2-2.
Yeah, that one, Stytes, he was ready, and yeah, it was a huge, crucial mistake for CopenTay, who doesn't make many, as this one, another one that's just gonna drop off the ceiling and head in.
Talk about another player that doesn't really make mistakes either. Yukio had a full tank of boost. I think he couldn't decide quick enough whether he wanted to stay on the ground or go to the backboard, and he kind of caught himself in no man's land. And that ball's just going to sneak on through and gives Samurai the 1-goal lead in this very, very important game 5.
Yeah, I mean, these two teams, you know, Amelia, you wanted more scoring in the last one, and we're seeing it right here as 5 goals have come through already, and we're looking for number 6, but that one denied by Yukio, stacked. Able to send up in the midfield. Opportunity here. Sent down. A big block comes through. Zair just enough to get in the way of that passing attempt as Forht off the ceiling. No boost. This one blocked up high, stacked. It's going to send it a long way, and Yukio going to push it up in the corner is Stytes. Going to find that 50 out here. Back into Samurai zone is Zair. Looking to take control here. Going to try to find this one. Going to look for a pinch. Able to send it out, but CopenTay was ready and waiting for that one as it's off the wall. Blocked up by Zair. Trying to find a teammate, but just a little bit awkward. Samurai racing a little bit here as CopenTay trying to shoot that one. It's just a little bit wide there. As this one, a huge pass. Oh my goodness, that pass is otherworldly.
That pass, in fact, was otherworldly. What about this shot, though? Yukio Takeda has to put it exactly where he did, and it was just out of the range of Stytes. Stytes was going to be able to make a save on anything to the mid and left of that net. Yukio, though, top bins with that shot. An absolute heater, Rockerman.
Yeah, I mean, that's insane from Yukio right there. Is oh my goodness, and that is not insane. Zair is going to capitalize. A big goal leads to a big mistake.
Easy come, easy go, am I right? Zair gonna be able to get a free goal there, giving Samurai the 1-goal lead. I know I asked for more goals, but I mean, we're gonna be running like overtime here, going past 9 p.m. if we keep this scoreline up.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of goals. A big mistake though, right when Venom had that one back, they make a big mistake on the goal line. But wait a minute, another big mistake might be capitalized, but Zair is there to get that one away. Yukio trying to send it back. Zair again. A block comes through. Zair trying to push that one out. Looking for another bump. CopenTay gonna send it up high. Stacked. Force use a lot of boost. Forht gonna get to it. Gonna beat it by one. Stytes is just there in the corner. Gonna find that block. It's still floating. Stacked. It's gonna help out here as Forht corrals it. Gonna send this one up high. A big demo. CopenTay trying to find the finish. Oh my goodness, what a save by Stacked off of the sidewall there. Able to push it down, but Yukio still continuing to bring it back here. As this one by Forht, but Stytes with a great clear, able to clear it away. 1:40 left in this one, Mealy and Venom. They're really trying to turn up the pressure, but the Samurai defense, so it was good for quite some time. Forht gonna throw off the backboard. CopenTay trying to fire it in. A touch from Forht. A great finish right there, ties it up.
Yeah, a little doink from Forht there right in front of the net. There's really not much that you can do if you're Samurai here. I even wouldn't expect this to be there. I just don't even know why he was there, to be honest. Maybe he just landed there or something. But hey, if you're Venom in this case, you know, you'll take it. Tying the game up 4-4 with 1.5 minutes. Neither of these teams are able to get comfortable though.
Yeah, no, they're really not. I mean, just the pressure, and I do think that he did land there for that last goal for Venom. So it kind of worked out, and great reaction. Able to react and put that one in, but I mean, really, the comfortability is not huge in this one, as both these teams are desperate and fighting. They know what this game can mean for their hopes to win this series, for their hopes at a championship. As this one popped up by Yukio, he's sending it down. Stacked. He can't get the touch.
Rockerman.
Oh no! A big mistake. Yukio gets to the goal, and another one that's gonna leave a big mark.
What is this game? Oh my goodness. Back and forth mistakes. I feel like we maybe had 2 good actual plays. This is so kind of weird to see from both of these teams who are usually very consistent, and both of them just making really bad mistakes. And, you know, perhaps it could be the fact that it's a game 5, which in the middle of the season, you know, both these teams are used to being the longevity of all these series. But in fact, this is now a best of 7. So you gotta stay sharp, Rockerman.
Yeah, as that one, I thought it was another possible dagger there for Venom, but they couldn't put it through. As now this one sent it back towards the net. Stytes gonna pop it up. 30 seconds remaining. Samurai, they gotta push the pace. They gotta bring it down and see if they can tie it up and send it to overtime. This ball off the sidewall, dropping off the corner again. Ball in the midfield, Stacked. He's gonna keep it up, but here comes Forht. He's gonna drop it, but only off the ceiling. Yukio thought about it. Ball popped up. Opportunity, but no, it's not gonna go on target. Stytes, he couldn't get it down. As this ball still around in the corner, it's going up, but Yukio, he is waiting on the backboard now. Can Samurai find something? It's up. It's dropping down into the ground, and Venom are gonna hold on and steal away a crazy game number 5, and now they're 1 win away from heading to the grand finals.
Stytes, my guy, I know you want that one back, man. The entire top half of the net was wide open on that shot. All he had to do was place it there. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't, and it doesn't result in a goal for Samurai. That would have been super important, Rockerman. Speaking of important, though, like you said, Venom now on match point. If I'm Samurai, though, you can't be thinking about that. Take it 1 game at a time. It's still 0-0. Gotta be thinking that mentality. If I'm Stytes there and I know I just missed that possible shot, it's in the past. Forget about it. We have more games that we need to play and more important things in our near future.
Yeah, and I mean, no more important game than this game number 6 on Forbidden Temple. And, you know, being in this position, Mealy, you know, as the Samurai team coming down, heading into game 6, you got to come through and you got to find whatever it takes to get this first goal and try to put the pressure back on Venom.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, this goes out to both teams. Take a breath. Oh my goodness. The mistakes were massive in this last game. And this is not the field you want to be making those mistakes on, as we all know, Rocker, man. But take a breath. Take it easy. Like I said, the longevity of these series can really start to get to you, especially if you start seeing tight, close games and overtimes. So just relax and play your game.
Yeah, no, and for both these teams, we got to see what they can find here as we're on game 6 between these 2 teams for the 3rd straight season. They're heading to a Forbidden Temple, but will we see the 3rd straight game 7? Or can Venom keep their perfect season running and alive here as this one shot towards the head? Oh my goodness, almost got by CopenTay there. But he is going to take control. He's going to flick it up, looking for Forht, but great speed by the Samurai to cut that off as Yukio. He's going to pop it by Zair. This one gonna go off the backboard. A big miss. Stytes, he's dropping it down, but oh my goodness, Forht was just in the path of the shot there. But still, the Samurai still coming through, dropping it down. Oh no, it's off the post. Yukio was there just enough, and the Samurai cannot get it through.
Surely they can't get yet another desperation save. Samurai's doing absolutely everything that they can to put this ball in the net, and Venom's just saying, no, we are not going to let this go in. We might make a mistake here and there, but we're going to cover each other, and we are not going to let you guys score.
Oh, is that one is a big mistake. The net is wide open. Miscommunication. Yukio is going to make him pay.
Yeah, as I was just finishing that statement, Rocker Man, if you're on offense and that happens to you and the defense is making these miraculous saves and you just can't find a way, no matter what you do, to put the ball in the net, it's very common that you're going to overextend. And that's exactly what happened. Venom's just going to play extraordinary defense and just going to take the free net on the opposite end.
Yeah, this one is coming back. CopenTay's trying to get to it. But yeah, that's a crucial mistake there by the Samurai. But we have seen them come back many times so far in this series. But it's now their season that is hanging in the balance here if they're unable to find another goal in this game. This one, 50 attempt by Zair. He's going to send it up high. It's an awkward ball. This one, shot towards the net. It's going to ring off the post. Stacked, he can't get it down. A great opportunity goes awry as now CopenTay, he's taking it down the pitch. He's trying to find the 50. He's able to find something, but the boost is going to get grabbed. Clear, though. It does come through from the Samurai. Able to push it out, but here comes Forht. A lot of boost to work with. He's able to send it down. Zair. He's going to find that touch as Forht is looking there. CopenTay dropping it down to Yukio off the backboard, but Stacked. Good recovery for his team there. Able to get that one away. As Stacked trying to get this one again. This one off the backboard. Stytes going to send this one up high. Forht is there waiting. Venom starting to control that boost battle as they have the ball in the Samurai zone. This one, a big miss though. CopenTay, he's going to take it up. It's just Stytes. What can you do, Mr. Stytes? It's blocked once, it's blocked twice. He's able to get it away. A huge defensive effort there as that one is going to be whipped a couple times.
Yeah, Stytes an absolute hero there, and unfortunately for Samurai, though, you know, just like what they did and Venom ended up scoring on, Venom did the exact same thing. They were overextended. There were two different opportunities for Samurai to actually shoot that ball across the field and score the open net on the other side. Unfortunately, though, it just does not work, and Zair gonna absolutely slot in the tying goal, Rocker Man.
Oh, and the pressure, it comes through. A huge dunk from Stytes, and Forht just a little bit awkward there, able to put it just out of his reach in the top bins. And the Samurai, after their sixth shot, it's finally gonna head in the net here, and a huge one at that here, as now this game 6 is all tied up here. Zair trying to extend it down, gonna try to stick with this ball. He's gonna pop it up, it's off the backboard. Is there a follow? No, not quite. Samurai not too keen to overcommit like they did earlier with this ball towards the backboard. Going to be cleared across by Stacked. He's going to try to grab this one. He picks up the boost, but couldn't quite grab the ball. There's CopenTay. Sends it up. This one, Stytes. Did he catch him out? He did. Forht a little too far up. Stytes sends it in, and Samurai take the lead.
This isn't the first time this series where this has happened, Rocker Man. Stytes gonna just say, I'm just gonna send it as far as I can. And Forht, unfortunately, in no man's land yet again. This is a crazy good thing to happen to Samurai. Up 1 goal, minute and a half left though. This is not a time, however, to get comfortable.
You can't get comfortable here, but oh my goodness, Stytes! He's gonna bang it in, the double tap, and Samurai go up by 2.
Stytes with the immediate answer to me. I appreciate you, and I see you, big guy. What a double tap, getting Samurai the 2-goal lead. I want 7, Rocker Man.
Oh, I wanted 2 million. So does Stytes. He's performed so big in this game number 6, and that's what you need. You need your leaders to step up, and it was Stytes to able to put that one in the back of the net. He made crazy saves earlier, and now he's looking for another one, but it's going to be denied away. And now Venom, can they find something on the counter? Forht gonna try to get to that one, but Samurai, they're swarming here. Stacked off the corner of the ball. Gonna pop up in the midfield. Stytes looking to keep it around, trying to find that double. Gonna push it off the corner of the ball. Drops out. Stytes is trying to get to it. He can't find the touch. Here comes Zair. Oh my goodness. He dunks by the entire defense.
The double dunk by Zair. Get
big, my guy. He wants to go to 7 as well. Rocker Man up 3 now with a minute left to go. But again, I don't know how many times I got to say this. 3 goals for Venom is absolutely doable in a minute. Just still do not get comfortable and keep the pressure going.
It's Zair. He's trying to keep the pressure going, looking to find a second flick on that one, but can't quite as Yukio picks up the savior middle. But Samurai are hunting for that game 7. Venom, can they find a last second miracle on Forbidden Temple to avoid that 7th and deciding game? Here comes Yukio trying to send it in, and he's gonna find the bottom left. And 41 seconds. Don't get too comfortable.
And 41 seconds is plenty of time. This is a great shot, by the way, by Yukio Takeda. Putting in the left side of the net. Stacked had full boost, but there's no way that he is going to get to that one. Perfectly placed by Yukio. Down 2.
And now down by 2. What do they have in the tank here? Samurai just got to hold strong. Play the time game. You got a cushion to work with here. As CopenTay, he's going to send this one down. Forht is getting up to this one, trying to find a 50 to the midfield. This one blocked by CopenTay. It's going to go off the ceiling. Yukio finds the block. It's by 2 people, but stacked. He's able to get there just in time as they're trying to send it away. But a big double miss comes through. Stytes is going to help him out once more as Samurai just got a lockdown on the defensive end to send us to game 7. Stacked. He's going to push it down. The seconds ticking away. Just need a good 50. He's going to find it there. Zair up in the midfield. Stytes looking for one more, but it's denied away. But it does not matter, as no way, Mealy, it's going to happen. We are heading to game 7 for the 3rd season in a row between these 2 teams. They just love the content.
This script just writes itself, Rocker Man. But yeah, I just want to like go back to before game 1. I think you asked me a question, and I think it was like, what's your prediction for this series? Do you remember what I said?
I don't, Mealy. Why don't you remind everyone what your prediction was?
Oh well, I said Samurai at first, and then about 2 seconds later, I don't know if it was hit or not, but I said still in 7 though. It's gonna go to 7. The opportunity is there. I think it might happen. Samurai has the momentum, Rocker Man. This was a crazy good and important game 6 for them. They have all the momentum in the world. Stytes, that player that you were talking about a game or 2 ago that you want to see step it up, absolutely did this game with a 606 score game. Can he continue that momentum though going into this game 7?
Yeah, that is the question here. It all comes down to this. These 2 teams, they've met for the 3rd straight season on Champions Field. Last season, we saw Venom pull off the improbable, the impossible, the reverse sweep. But can Samurai finally do it this time? Can they take down this demon of Venom? Can they exercise it and head to the grand finals? We are about to find out, as here we go, put 5 minutes on the clock here in game 7. A season 12 grand finals berth is on the line.
Yeah, this is going to be a very important first minute, Rocker Man. I feel like in all of these games, there's been some scoring, some high-octane offense going on. As Yukio going to make the most of that scenario, going to give Venom the much-needed 1-goal lead in this game 7.
Yeah, and that's a big mistake. 2 misses from Stytes and Zair, and Yukio, that veteran, that calming presence on that Venom squad, is gonna strike first here. What a big goal from him. Able to give his team the lead after dropping down in that last game. Samurai, you've seen them come back from many a deficit so far in this series, but this one, it might be tough to come back from, as this one heading towards the net, but stacked. He's there. Back just in time to clear it away. Is this one sent in the corner? The ball is going to pop up high towards the ceiling. A great pinch comes through from Yukio. Stytes looking to control this one. Dropping down in the midfield, stacked. Looking to send that one out. He is going to get it by, but it's only to Yukio, who's going to put it off the wall, trying to find another read. He's looking for Forht up in the midfield, trying to drop it down there. Getting a little fancy, but are they too fancy now? As Stacked is racing down this ball. He pushed to the corner. Samurai looking to take it up. Stacked, he's taking it down, but CopenTay is going to make that touch there. Able to push it as Yukio in the corner. Samurai trying to find that pass. A great touchdown, but just a little bit out of reach for Zair as the Samurai here. About a minute gone by. Immediately the Samurai finally starting to break out of the zone, trying to get the attack, and there's the shot from Stack to tie it up.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like it's only a matter of time. Samurai was getting the opportunities, or getting the looks that they wanted. Stack, though, in this one, gonna get Yukio to bite in on that touch and just gonna shoot it right over the top. Unfortunately for Venom, that last back not there enough, and it was a very well placed shot from Stacked. We have a game, Rocker Man.
Oh, we have a game here in a game number 7 as this one dropped off the backboard. A great touch though comes through from Zair as this one off the sidewall. Zair now gonna drop it down. Yukio, he's waiting, he's firing. CopenTay's looking, but Stytes is gonna block him off to the side. Is stacked. He's gonna send this one up high to the side wall. That one gonna be sent down. Zair off the sidewall looking for a double tap. He's gonna find it. He's gonna beat up the defense, but Forht, last man back, gotta find a good touch here. He's able to send it out, but Stytes dropping it down in the midfield, stacked. He's diving in there, able to get a touch just in time as this one turned back around. Yukio is gonna have to make that one over to the corner as demos starting to rain across the pitch here. The ball gonna be cleared out, looking for a teammate, firing towards the net. Stytes, he's there just in time, able to take that control as another demo is coming out here as we're approaching the halfway point here, Mealy. And these two teams, they're trying to find these demos. Did this one open up enough space? Yukio, he's blocked by Stytes. Once again, a brick wall on the defensive end.
You can tell that both of these teams want this so bad. They want to beat each other so flipping bad, Rocker Man. This is such a tight game. Half a game left to go. Game 7 championship possibly gonna be on the line. It's Stytes. It's gonna put Samurai a goal ahead. Venom, Rocker Man, this is crazy.
Yeah, and Samurai trying not only to finally beat this Venom squad, but they're trying to take down the perfect season. And Stytes gonna put it in the back of the net. The Samurai take the lead here. 2:25 remaining. And now Venom, it's up to them to answer like they've done every single time this season. Stytes out of the midfield. CopenTay trying to get to it, but Stytes, he's gonna beat around to him. CopenTay trying to get to that one, just gonna be pushed a little bit wide as Yukio gonna take the control. The ball pops up for it. He's gonna get that one out. CopenTay has to dodge the demo. The ball stuck in the corners there. Trying to take it low, trying to take it slow, trying to find the pass, but Stytes not quite ready for that one. As Venom trying to break out, but the Samurai starting to suffocate a little bit on that offensive pressure. The ball is up high, stacked. The net, it's an opportunity. That one gonna go just a little bit wide. Zair trying to come through. That one is gonna pinch off the corner. Yukio, he's got an opportunity to CopenTay. CopenTay looking for the pass, but he can't quite connect on it. And now, about a minute and a half, the Samurai trying to take it down. Yukio, a 50 is gonna come through. CopenTay trying to get to it, but only a minute and 30 seconds left in this game 7, Mealy. And the defending champions here, their perfect season, it all hangs in the balance.
Absolutely, and Samurai yearning for this revenge arc. Can they complete it? They are up 1 goal, a minute and 15 seconds left to go. They're still throwing out all the offense. They know not to get too comfortable, as both these teams are comfortable in game 7s. What is going to happen? We have 1 minute left in this game 7 to find out.
Yukio, he's trying to find the bump, but stacked with a great save, able to get it away. Samurai, can they close it out? The ball is floating in the midfield. It's stacked. He sends it in. A 2-goal lead for Samurai.
What a play for Samurai. Zair, I'm gonna say, luckily gets that mid boost just in time, and he's gonna beat that defender on the backboard. Stacked, gonna double commit for the shot attempt, gets it to go, Rockerman. A 2-goal lead for Samurai. That could be the goal to do it, but we have another 50 seconds to find out for sure.
They couldn't have done it. Could they have gotten their revenge on their former teammate and get revenge for last season's Zair? He's sending this one off the backboard. A dangerous ball. Yukio and Venom, they gotta make something happen. The time is ticking away. CopenTay dropping it down. Here comes Forht. He can't quite connect. Yukio, he's gonna get up to this one. He's gonna send it off the side, but the time is ticking. The ball in the midfield. Yukio, he's trying to harass. The ball's still up. Zair not quite able to get to it. Forht, he's got to try to go. The ball's still out there. Yukio gonna control it. Stacked, he's just waiting there. Just knows he has to lock it down on the defense. Venom, they have to score on them. Yukio sending this one towards the backboard, trying to find it through, but Stytes, he denies it away. The ball is sent down. It's going towards the corner. This one pushed across once more. Venom need a last second heroics. The ball is rolling, but there's not enough time. And Samurai, they do it. They take down the perfect season. Revenge secured.
Revenge has been completed. The arc is complete. Well, I guess not completely complete yet, as Samurai now will move on to the grand finals against Snowstorm. They were there last season, but I feel like Rockerman, in order to fully close the book on this revenge arc, they need to go out and they need to absolutely beat down Snowstorm and kind of claim that championship that just slipped away from them from last season.
Yeah, and I mean, this one was an insane series. I mean, I don't know how these teams keep on doing it, Mealy. They just find a way, whatever happens in the playoffs, they find each other in the bracket there for the third straight season. Venom, they took the first two game sevens, but Samurai, they claimed this one. They're going to take it home. They're going to book themselves a trip to the grand finals on Wednesday night next week. And we are going to keep all our eyes on that one, Mealy, a grand finals appearance between Samurai and Snowstorm. Surely that one is going to be an absolute banger.
Yeah, I'm starting to think back. I'm kind of glad we lost to Snowstorm. Now I do not want to play that Samurai team, man. They are looking absolutely unstoppable. Stytes, like I said, I feel like after you said his name and whatever game it was, it's all blur now at this point. But whatever game it was, and you said you want to see Stytes step up, he might have been listening to Stream Rocker, man, because boy did he step it up. He was the X factor for that Samurai team, and altogether as a team, collectively, they got the job done.
Yeah, they did. They got the job done, and they are going to be heading in the grand finals. Big props to them. Unfortunately, Venom is not able to complete the perfect season, and that one. And Samurai, they pull off a little bit of the upset. They're heading to the grand finals next Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on that one. But for now, we are going to have to head to a quick break. I got to give a big, quick shout out to USAF Messi coming back for the resub at 11 months. But up next, we're heading to the rival league, where another team with plot armor has found their way in the semifinals. It's Vortex taking on the number 2 seeded Arrival in what is set to be another great matchup. So make sure you guys stick around. We're going to be back in just a couple minutes with Vortex versus Arrival. A spot in the grand finals is on the line. We'll see you guys in a few.